now, Carlos Deerhead.
Oh yeah, you hear that? He's talking about you, Carlos.
Watching over things.
Yeah.
Hey now,
Keeping them under
welcome.
control.
Freedomsufferer Cards video number 135. And today we continue with our NHL playoff round 2 preview. In the conclusion where we focus on the West and the North playoff finals. So again, there will be no shout outs, but as of tomorrow, back to our regular programming. We're going to start with the Colorado Avalanche versus Las Vegas Golden Knights. Now, fresh off of a Game 7 win, pained me to watch the highlights the following day because, as is the case in half of these predictions, the Wild are out. And the Blues are out, but I didn't pick the Blues. But yeah, the Golden Knights are tough. They made it really tough, and the Wild and their fans should be proud of themselves for taking them to Game 7. Just a few years ago, they were written off. So, job well done. It was a close series and tied at 2 in that final game for a while. There was some dirty stuff going on. But anyway, let us move ahead. Their leading point getter for Las Vegas was Janmark. Janmark Nyland. Don't call him Nyland. 6 points, 3 goals, out of nowhere. I did not pick him at all. Just came out of nowhere. But this man, Tuck, again, in 7 games, 5 points, 3 goals. Very solid first round. Janmark had 6 points in 7 games, so that was their leading point getter. Marchessault chipped in with, around 4 or 5 points. This dude right here. And then, of course, Mark Stone, still getting his goals, 4 goals. He led the team with 4 goals in the first round. In the 7-game series, that's pretty good. And Pietrangelo, how did he do? Well, he was a +4. That's him in his old days. He was a +4 and 3 points. We got another guy from the end, Holden, who had 4 points. Shea Theodore, for whatever reason, has been really silent. He has a couple of points. And Carlson had 4 points, so that's pretty good. It was spread around. But it was all about this man, Marc-Andre Fleury, because he played every game, all 7 games. 4 wins, 3 losses. But with 4 wins and 3 losses came a goals against average of 1.66. He was still scored at under twice a game, even though he lost 3 games. And his save percentage was .935, so that's intense. He played amazing. Big reason, if not the only reason, why the Wild are out. But on the other end of this series, you have a team, the Colorado Avalanche, who swept. They swept the Blues, even with a suspension from this man, Nazem Kadri, which is commonplace in the playoffs for him. And there's another autograph in the back. They were, you would think, yeah, that's tough, losing your second or third line center depending on what night it is. It's tough. But what did they do? In 4 games, this little shiny future, foily, 9 points, 6 goals in 4 games. Is that not intense? What about the captain, who dropped the gloves? What about this guy? All he did in 4 games is get 8 points. I said down! Rantanen, 7 points in 4 games. Do you understand what I'm saying here? To those numbers, you would think that Cale Makar wasn't playing great by having 3 points in 4 games. Just under a point a game. But Bowen Byron did not get in. This man did not get in. Wasn't needed. They probably figured in the long season or long series, maybe you got to bring some fresh bodies in, getting some experience. Nope. 4 in a row. And this man right here, crazy splits. This man, who I still not sold on in the playoffs, well, he let me know a thing or two, that it is the playoffs and he's 4-0 with a 1.75 goals against average, also under 2 goals a game, and a save percentage of .936. That's almost identical to Fleury, except Grubauer didn't lose at all. So that's intense. That's an intense matchup, big time matchup. Looking very forward to it. I don't know. This is going to be tough, but I guess I'm going with the Avs this time around. All right, the Avs are going to take it up. And now, the next division, the North. The North. Oh, the North. First, before we do anything on the Jets versus the Habs, this man right here, Ethan Bear, my man, I'd like to give him a shout out. After the Oilers lost to the Jets, he received from both fans, apparent fans, and haters alike, all kinds of racist, classless treatment. He's a human being, an awesome human being at that. Stand-up dude, does not deserve that kind of treatment. Those of you that did that should be ashamed of yourselves. Keep your chin up, Ethan Bear. Next year, as a Leaf fan, I know that word next year, those words come out very often. Now, congratulations to the Habs and the classy fans. There are plenty out there that are not being very classy right now. I'll touch on that at the end of this video. Let's just do this. Let's do this preview. But as you see, Green Legs is gone. Green Legs is gone. He's not feeling great. Watched the game with me yesterday. Needed him, win or lose. Green Legs, enjoy your break, my friend. Now, Toffoli led the team with 5 points, 2 goals. Perry and Stahl, their veterans that I mentioned earlier, know how to win. And those veterans chipped in with 4 points each, where Simmons and Thornton have not won yet. But they tried, I guess. I guess we could say that. Armia also chipped in with 4 points. A bunch of people with 4 points. We have Suzuki. This man right here chipped in with 4 points. We have the guy whose autograph I gave away. And you know what happens usually when I give away an autograph? They turn it up. Kotkaniemi led the team with 3 goals. All in 7 games here. This man, extremely important in the series, just frustrated Austin Matthews. He shadowed him. He played him extremely well. The Habs played really smart hockey from game 5 on. You know, those 3 losses in a row. A lot can be attested to their back-checking, their forechecking. I mean, they brought the body, and that's what they're going to look to do against the Jets. They're going to take the confidence in yet another upset win, knowing what they could do to the high-octane Leafs. They're going to take that into the Jets series. Deneau will be matched up against the Scheifeles and Wheelers, and we'll see how he performs this time. But what a series he had. What a series. Not so great series, Mr. Thomas Tatar. Still looking for his previous success. Jeff Petrie, in one of the many shocking statistics, the Habs became the first team to ever win a series with only 2 points from their defensemen combined. Petrie and, I don't know, but it wasn't this man, Shea Weber. But what he did do was frustrate Austin Matthews as well, and Mitch Marner. He laid the body out. Like I said at the beginning, for the Habs to win, it's going to be about Shea Weber and about this man right here. What can you say about Carey Price that hasn't already been said? year after year, when he is lucky enough to be in the playoffs, getting there is sometimes a challenge, but
Power Rangers.
when he's in the playoffs, he shows time and time again why he is considered the best big game goalie out there. I mean, he had 4 wins and 3 losses in the playoffs, yes, but he had a goals against average of 2.45. That's not great. But what is great there? That save percentage, 926. 92.6% of the time he's stopping the puck. Against the Leafs, that was crucial. I mean, Campbell played well. His counterpart played well, but Carey Price was Carey Price. He's the Carey Price that everyone fears or loves in Montreal sometimes. Sometimes they want to trade him for a bucket of pucks, but... So that's your Habs team, fresh off of a Game 7 win, and they go off against Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets, who have swept the Oilers and have been waiting patiently, can now take their well-rested, fully healthy bodies into a series with the Habs. This man right here, Mark Scheifele, also tied with the Habs' leading point getter, 5 points, except he did it in only 4 games. So that's some offense. In only 4 games, Mark Scheifele, 5 points, 2 goals. Blake Wheeler also, 5 points, 2 goals. Leadership, right there. Ehlers, 2 goals. Again, only in 4 games. Morrissey chipping in from the back end with 4 points. Morrissey has double the total of points that the defenseman had in the Montreal-Toronto series. So we got Mr. Neil Pionk chipped in with a couple of points as well. Where was this man? Here, Luc Dubois. 0 goals. I said down. 2 assists. 0 goals. I said down. But in net, in the 4 games played, Doug Sweetheart, Connor Hellebuck, he stood out all right. 4 wins, 0 losses, a goals against average of 1.6, and a save percentage, a sparkling .950. I said down! That is goaltending. This goaltending battle between Hellebuck and Carey Price. I can't wait. I'm not going to be staying up late to watch him like I did all 7 Leaf games, but that's going to be an amazing series. I'm looking forward to that goaltending battle. I don't know who's going to win. I'm thinking because of the well-rested bodies, the Winnipeg Jets are going to win. But we've all seen what the Canadians could do, what Carey Price could do, what a well-coached team can do. So I'm going to say 6 games for the Winnipeg Jets. So that is your total series complete now. I'm going to be doing a giveaway video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again, everyone who enjoyed the series. I appreciate it very much. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment, but whatever you want, try to keep it classy. You're going to bash my Leafs. A little bit down right now, yeah. And one last thing on that, before I let everybody go. You know, fans are supposed to be able to pick you up when you're down. You know, fans should be that extra support when a team is down. Not just someone who jumps on board when everything's going well. And then when it goes bad, you jump ship. Fans should be there through thick and thin. You Leaf fans out there that are losing hope, believe me, I understand. I could easily be doing a segment on mental illness because of how painful, year after year, 1967, how painful it is the way that the Leafs find a way to lose. But just keep in mind, these players are human beings. Yes, they're getting paid millions, but it's not like they're not trying. It's not like, and I know it sounds like excuses, but it's not like it could have gone either way. It's not like if they still had their captain and Muzzin, that things couldn't have been better. I know that's hard to swallow right now, but just keep that in mind. It was a close series. Like every other year that they lose in 7, all that means is it could have gone either way. There's a 3% chance of winning the Stanley Cup every year. Only one team can do it. So support your team. Be proud. A little hard to be proud today, but just know that it hurts these dudes a lot more than the fans. I know it's hard to see right now, guys, but keep your chins up. Greenlegs will be back tomorrow. I'm going to leave this video off with a couple of pictures from the game yesterday. So you could actually just see Greenlegs having a good time and getting support when he needed it most. I'll see you guys soon. Real soon.
Get a reprint.